Hey, we in the building? We in the building. What's going on, y'all? Jezzyman in here, back for the remix, back with another reaction video, back with some more scam fish. Some of that scam fish y'all already know. If you saw the last video, you saw where it was going. It was going crazy. It was buck wild. This woman right here had a husband. She was whole ass. My husband's kind of, she was recording her interview in her work office because she couldn't be at home because her husband be there, and she talking about all these men she won't talk to. It was crazy. Oh, dear Lord Jesus. So let's get up into this. Let's go. Are we, everything good? Are we recording? Yes, this thing is on. Every time around 40 seconds I do that. I don't even know why. Hell yeah. I guess we good to go. From Mali to Parali. Sorry, that new thugger, man. That new Young Thug, I could talk about what the hell I want to talk about on my channel. Business is Business. It just dropped a couple weeks ago. Fire album. Fire album. Hell yeah. Drive a compressor, 24 Heslas, put them on a Tesla. Ooh! Hot box whipper, foreign car drifter. I'm so Riddler. 10 out of 10. Go listen to it. Highly recommend. All right, hell yeah. Sorry, I got off track. It's a good day. My tinnitus ain't bothering me. It's a Saturday. Life is good. Life is, ooh, it's real good. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Vicious, but she still wanted to believe.
All right, as usual, I don't remember exactly what sentence they were on, so I'm gonna run it back a little bit. It was this lady. Here we go. Hell yeah.
Benedict's request for money.
That's right. His name was Benedict, and he taking her money. He Benedict this whole time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Never stopped. As a matter of fact,
once again, I ain't making fun of nobody in their time of misfortune. This lady, I don't know though. She kind of not. She deserve it, but girl. So yeah, y'all already know. It's just a funny show editing. Let's get it.
That's the only thing he wanted to talk about. He sent her flowers and a check for $5,000 and said he needed her to cash it. This is when Mary Lee became suspicious, but she still wanted to believe he was real. She needed to make a choice, and her husband was threatening to kick her out of the house.
Well,
I thought he already did. Go watch the first video on this. I thought dude kicked her out, and then he was so down bad because he ain't seen her, he let her back. And then, is he threatening to kick her out again? Let's find out. Let's find out, shall we? Should I recap a little bit? Let's recap a little bit. Let's see. Started at 11. All right, let's recap about a minute. That's fine. We can do that.
I did that. I don't know. Maybe I was just feeling generous. I sent him one for $100.
I'm feeling generous.
I wanted to believe him, you know, hoping he was real, but...
Benedict's request for money never stopped. As a matter,
her looking at the ground like, I'm stupid. I love it, love it. This lady don't seem below average intelligence or anything. She just seemed impulsive and a little wild. Hell yeah.
Matter of fact, that's the only thing he wanted to talk about. He sent her flowers and a check for $5,000 and said he needed her to cash it. This is when Mary Lee became suspicious, but she still wanted to believe he was real. She needed to make a choice, and her husband was threatening to kick her out of the house.
Well, my husband is retired now. Yes, he does take care of all the bills.
So you're using him. Hot damn. Look in the background. This is what I'm talking about. She's at her work. She's a dental hygienist or some shit. And you can see the dental machines. Because she got a husband at home. How's she going to have this conversation in her living room? You feel me? Shame.
He pays for everything.
Shame.
I pay for my vehicle and my bills. That's...
As you should.
That's our relationship. That's how we, you know, manage our finances.
Sorry, I still got Young Thug playing in my head and shit. I'm gonna take him on the roof. I'm in law. So hard.
At the point now where he doesn't care. I can leave anytime I want.
Wait, what?
But if this guy...
Then why haven't you? Because he's paying for everything. Duh. That's crazy. So he knows this. He's like, I don't care. I'm at this emotional state in this relationship where you could go anytime you want, bitch. But I'm going to continue to pay for everything. I mean, it's your wife, so I see it. But that's stupid, though. How do y'all feel? Like, okay, feel me.
He's at the point.
Now you can stop saying that I keep pausing the video. There, I let it play. Shut up. So, and yes, I tucked my eyebrows into my do-rag. Stop asking me so many questions. Anyway, so if they're married, right, and they're at this point where like, hey, girl, I just don't care anymore. fuck it, I'm past that stage. You're a bitch, basically. And you still pay for everything, like bills, every time you guys go out, whatever it may be, cars, the house, everything. Do you stop paying for all that shit when you don't care about her emotionally? No, you still do, because that's your role. You've been doing that, right? She says she pay for her little minor bills, so it ain't like you paying for petty shit. I'm stuck on that one. That one's tough. That one's tough because you still the provider, bro. You ain't that didn't change. You still a man. You still run it. But at the same time, I don't care about you emotionally. But I care about having a house and shit, so I should pay for it. Hell yeah. I don't know. That's weird. Y'all get it.
Now where he doesn't
I would have to be in that situation. Praise God. Don't think I'm going to be ever in my life. But hey.
care. I could leave anytime I want.
Why don't you?
But if this guy turns out to be real and all that stuff, I can't come back this time because he said he's done. If like him and I should just divorce, he's done. Well,
good. He has some backbone. Good. If you get with this other dude and you and I separate and divorce forever, then yeah, you can't come move back. What the fuck? That's stupid. Why would I take you back because that shit didn't work out with that dude? Am I just your lifeboat canoe just waiting for your ship to fail? Hell no, that's stupid. Good on him. Hell yeah.
I mean, it's not saying I can't support myself. I can. I would just have to work like 5 days a week instead of the usual 3 here because, most of the time asleep. So I'm just sitting there.
What the fuck? What the fuck? This bitch said, I could provide for myself. I'd have to work 5 days a week instead of 3. You lazy hoe. Stop it. Stop it. I'm recording this video right now because I ain't got to go to work today. How many times I record videos where I'll be like, hey, I got to go to work in a little bit. That's crazy. This hoe cake. I don't like it. Run it back. I don't like it, but run it back. It's so stupid.
Work like 5 days a week instead of the usual 3 here because, most of the time asleep. So I'm just sitting there. But he's
because he's working his ass off to support you. I don't think you understand that. So this nigga, and she's, as she puts it, well, you're a terrible person.
Okay, but he's not okay with it. Just I can leave anytime I want. That's about it. I know he loves me, and I don't feel that way about him, and he knows it.
Whoa.
I don't like the way he looks. He looks like an old mountain goat. I'm thinking, God, cut your.
Whoa. All these bombs that she's dropping. What the hell? I'm gonna rock like half a headphone or some shit just to make sure my ears is alright. But what the hell? Run that back.
On. That's about it. I know he loves me, and I don't feel that way about him, and he knows it. I don't like the way he looks. He looks like an old mountain goat. I'm thinking, God, cut your hair, trim your beard, something. I don't know. I just want to be happy.
So what's his perspective? Is he like, she doesn't love me, I'm gonna get her to love me? Or is he just like, hey, that's just the chick that lives here, I smash once in a while, whoop-de-whoop? Does he even smash? Okay, hear me. If you don't love her and you don't smash and you're paying for everything, fuck it, I'm gonna rock my headphones because it was too weird like that. Then why are you, what? There's no, what? On his end, what? You've already kicked her out before, so it's not like you just don't have the heart to throw her out. No, nigga, you've done it. What? Hold on. Is this a sex toy in the background? What is that on the towel? Y'all see that, right? It looks like a dong of some kind next to some birth control pills, like the little circle wheel. Y'all see what I see, right? Enhance. What the fuck? Is my OBS, is that in the... Yeah, it's in the window. Y'all see that, right? I forgot what I was talking about. They don't love each other and they're not smashing. She got a dong over there on her dresser. All right, for sure. Why she got birth control? That's what it looked like. I don't know. What the fuck? She got that look like. The look on her face is like, bitch, I don't play about my dong. Do I look like I'm playing? Yes, you do. You look like a goofy bitch. Sorry. All right, let's go.
And it's hard to be happy
With you.
with my husband, just
No. I imagine it's hard to be happy with you. Mrs. BBD, Mrs. Bigger Better Deal, always looking for something bigger, better to come along. You're a terrible person. Jesus Christicles.
time I want. That's about it. I know he loves me, and I don't feel that way about him, and he knows it. I don't like the way he looks. He looks like an old mountain goat. I'm thinking, God, cut your hair, trim your beard, something. I don't know. I just want to be happy.
So she's literally there because he's paying for everything. She don't like him physically. They don't love each other emotionally. He looks like an old mountain goat. So why are you there? He's kicked you out before and you left and then came back. Meaning he took you back also though. He's a weak man and y'all know what she is. Hot damn.
And it's hard to be happy
With you.
with my husband just sitting there like some beached whale with a bunch of hair and not doing a goddamn thing. I'm just like, do something, and just, I don't know, I'm just not happy. I'm just not.
What does that mean? He's like a beached whale, so he's a fat dude, I take it? Just with a bunch of hair, and she's like, do something. Like, what does that mean? He clearly works. He's working his ass off. He's working his ass off to provide for you. What do you mean, do something? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, do something sexy? Jump up and be fucking Antonio Banderas? What the fuck? You weird bitch.
Just
Sorry.
sitting there like
Pissing
some
me off.
beached whale with a bunch of hair and not doing a goddamn thing. I'm just like, do something, and just, I don't know, I'm just not happy. I'm just not a happy person. I had a young son when I was in, my mid-20s, early 30s, and these guys were selfish. They were like, well, I don't want to date a woman with a kid. I want my own family, not an instant family. I'm just like,
Damn.
bye, Felicia.
Oh, she hit him with the bye, Felicia. What the fuck? Who said that to you? That's terrible. That's terrible, because if they're into you, and that's part of you, your child. It comes with you. That's a package deal. That's fucked up for somebody to do that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Put in the comments down below if you think that's also fucked up. Hell yeah, because I think it is. What time we looking at? We're only 12 minutes in. Hell yeah, let's run this.
If this guy is serious, about me, about all these plans and other stuff, well, then what's the holdup? Chop, chop. Let's get to it. Quit giving me bullshit excuses, because TikTok,
Bullshit.
time is not my friend. I'm getting older, and I'm losing interest in a lot of things. Yeah, sure.
What does that mean? What does that mean? This lady says things as if we're supposed to know what she means because she's been thinking about it for days and days and weeks and months. You ain't got shit going on except for this internet scammer man you talking to, and all you got time to do is fester on the shit that makes you upset. So you imply it like in a lot of things as if we know what the fuck you're talking about. We ain't been in your head for these 3 months. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you psycho. What the hell is she referring to? Hell no.
Time is not my friend. I'm getting older, and I'm losing interest in a lot of things. Yeah, sure. Right now it means everything to me.
In the first video, I thought she was a cool old lady. I was like, oh, this is a cool, hip old woman. Hell no, this lady is trash. Not her mentality.
Yeah, sure. Right now it means everything to me. I just don't like all this gift card asking, and I don't like it. And I've told him that. But he keeps on and keeps on with it. And I actually like the son of a bitch, but it's just that just think he's not a real person, or he's not who he says he is, even though he does. And I've tried to find out things about him, and
how
he doesn't pop up.
Tried?
Okay, so after we gathered all of the information,
he doesn't pop up. What? He doesn't pop up on Facebook in the little search person thing the 1 or 2 times that you did it? You fucking wine mom. What do you mean? He doesn't pop up.
Does. And I've tried to find out things about him, and he doesn't pop up.
Okay, so after we gathered all of the information Mary Lee had on Benedict, things took a big turn. This video is a lot different from our other videos. We sent a FU gift cards link out to Benedict so we could track his location. Once he clicked on it, he panicked and started to catch on to what was going on. Benedict's IP address and location came back to someone living in Lagos, Nigeria. The next day, he revealed his true identity to Mary Lee. He apologized to her and told her that he was in fact in Lagos, Nigeria, and he's still madly in love with her. Mary Lee continued to speak to Benedict, and they still chat to this day. Next, we looked into this $10,000 check that had the name Kevin on it, but we noticed that the check was packaged and sent by a man named Albert. Who are these guys, and why are they connected to this young man in Lagos? We ran a search on the address on the package and got Albert's phone number and gave him a call.
So is she still into him?
Before we go further, here's a
Probably.
quick message from our sponsors. Most of
He looked like a fit, studly young brother with a nice little pullover hoodie out. And she probably still into him. She probably talking. Oh my God, this is getting crazy.
the tools that we use on our videos are on our website, socialcatfish.com. You can support our team by picking up a membership for yourself. Date safe online and go to socialcatfish.com. You'll be able to weave out who's a scammer and protect yourself from fake profiles. By the way, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You won't miss any of the new episodes we release. Let's get back to the story. Now, Mary Lee was still dealing with issues with her husband. We had to sit down with her to see what the future holds for her marriage and why she is still in contact.
Oh my God. So I don't know how much her husband knows. I imagine that he doesn't know too much because every time he's asleep, I'm clack, 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 and she's filming this at her dental work job office. But oh man, imagining he does know or finds out, I could so see this dude. I don't want you talking to no young black. I could so. Oh my God. Oh my. I can only imagine how that would go. Terrible.
With Benedict. It took a lot of work to get her on a call. Mary Lee was even hiding the fact that she was in contact with us. She had to tell her husband that she was going to grab beers from the store in order to talk to us.
You know,
I told you that she was hiding this whole thing, that she was doing this for a reason at her job. I told you. My God. I told you. I knew it. How did I know? That's so crazy. The award goes to, that's crazy.
didn't expect my husband home today, and if I would have put on all my war paint, well, where are you going? So, sorry, I look like a ghost.
She does look a little bit different without makeup, but I mean, a lot of ladies do. It's not a big deal. With the war paint, I love it when old ladies call it that. War paint. That's so cool. Hell yeah.
To talk to us.
I don't think this lady's cool. She's kind of a hip old lady, I guess. Whatever. She's stupid though.
You know, I didn't expect my husband home today, and if I would have put on all my war paint, well, where are you going? So, sorry, I look like a ghost. Okay, I'm ready.
So it seemed like it took a lot to get you on the call today. Is it because of your relationship with Ben?
Of course.
Yeah, because when I start talking to him, you know, just everything, my husband would say, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? And I would say, no one, just a friend, you know, and, you know, this is before I got wise, realizing that, you know, he, you know, wasn't saying who he was. But you know, I've had other male friends I would be talking to on Facebook that were really real people, real legit, you know. But I don't know. I always have to hide my phone and whatever, and it just.
If you have to do all this, the relationship ain't worth it, girl. You should stop. Just because he's paying for everything. This is so stupid. This is so dumb.
It's uncomfortable for me because.
Nigga, it's uncomfortable for everybody involved. Why you doing the goofy shit?
Last time he snatched the phone out of my hand and
damn.
he broke my phone. And it's
one of those type of situations. I know all about them kind of situations. That's crazy. Oh man, I ain't even gonna get into that. Hey, sometimes she leaves the husbands and they go move in with the scammer and end up having 2 kids and a home. Nothing. I ain't even gonna get into it. I ain't gonna get into it. Let's go.
And it's uncomfortable for me because last time he snatched the phone out of my hand and he broke my phone. And I've been trying to get out of my marriage for a long time, but divorces cost a lot of money.
It'd take a real nigga to come up in there and make it happen, though. She seen who it really was. It's fucking Nigeria, man. What did it say his name was? I don't even remember. Oh, man. Possibly Albert, because the package. And she over here. Oh, it'd take a real one to make that one happen. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about.
I've been trying to get out of my marriage for a long time, but divorces cost a lot of money. And I only work 3 days a week.
Why not just be transparent with?
What is this thing about working 3 days a week? I only work 3 days a week and blah, 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 blah. What the fuck? Just go to work. Like, stop. You're not a teenager. Just go to work. What the fuck is wrong with you? Work full time. Provide for yourself. What the fuck is your problem? You can get a divorce. You could move out. You get a divorce. You do all that. You just need to go to work. That's the problem. Go to work, bitch. What is your deal?
And I only work 3 days a week.
Why not just be
Stop being
transparent with
lazy.
your husband about everything?
It must
I
not
picked
be
the
that
software
simple.
engineering program because they pay very well. It's a fast-paced industry. The boot camp allowed me to
Muting out the ad because YouTube be tripping.
I just can't. I just can't because, I don't need to be.
Run it back.
About everything.
Yeah, why not be transparent? That's what he said.
I just can't. I just can't because,
Because he'll stop paying for everything.
I don't need to be kicked out again
Yep.
and have nowhere to live but my forerunner. That's not happening.
Maybe you shouldn't be
The
doing
only
this
place
then.
I
How
could
about
ever
that?
go, I would have to go to Columbia, South Carolina, and live with my cousin, which I really don't want to. I'm trying to fix things with my husband for a better
How?
marriage.
How?
Maybe get
How?
along. But
How have you been trying to fix things with your husband by doing all this bullshit? Please explain. Talking to Benedict, he taking your money. He tells you he's a young black man. You're like, all right, I'm cool with that. You're still talking to him. He's like, I'm madly in love with you. How is this fixing your? What the fuck are you talking about? You've lost your mind.
I just don't have those feelings for him, but I'm kind of content with it.
Is there a reason why there's some hesitation to be open with him?
I think 3 to 4 years ago, I had an affair with a person we both know, and I've always gotten along with this guy and everything like that. But he found out, and so I was a little uncomfortable and stuff like that. So I tried to work out things with my husband, and
My computer froze on her face, like, which is the same face I was making. So what does she mean by we've always gotten along with this dude? Do you still talk to this dude? Are you still cool with this dude? Does your husband still go fishing with him on weekends? What the fuck are you talking about? So weird. And what do you mean it got a little uncomfortable? You were whole ass cheating. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And why is your husband still with you after this? What?
And
why is he still here? Why
me
are
and
you
that
still here?
other guy-
Why are you still here? Why are you still here? So let me put this in the position of your husband, right? I'm this dude, married this chick. She cheats on me, right? End of that story, bro. Why? What is going on here? I'm so confused.
well, we never talked again.
Can you imagine being the friend? Well, this woman's like low key sexually aggressive. Like, I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. It's so weird.
So I pretty much told my husband that, I won't stray again.
Nigga, if you're the friend of the couple who sneaks around with the girlfriend, you're a terrible person. You're a terrible person. If you're an unassociated party, if you're Benedict and you come in and swoop this hoe away and y'all dip, but don't keep this little bullshit going, you just swoop, you're a great person. You freed her from a bad situation. But whatever the in-between the fuck this is not, none of this is good. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible.
Actually, I haven't at all, really, because I'm not out there dating or doing anything wrong that...
Yes, you are. And you know you are. That's why you can't tell him. Because if you weren't doing nothing wrong, you could tell him and it would be all cool. So shut up.
I thought was wrong, but even talking to somebody online, I guess you can call that some form of cheating, but
Maybe
I wasn't
some
acting on it.
This bitch.
He doesn't trust me as far as he can throw me.
He should.
You know, I got to come home right after work. I can't make any stops or go anywhere to get stuff. I have to.
Yeah, because you might get stuff. The fuck?
He has to be with me. You know, I don't like that. I don't like that at
Then you should not have cheated.
all.
Don't you think that he's like this for a reason?
You know, I had an affair, and I could see why. You know, years ago, I really did care for him, and I loved him and everything like that. But then once we got married, it's just all of a sudden, bam, handcuffs go on. It's like I'm some type of trophy, and I'm just like, I can't get out.
So I just kind of wanted to touch on some of the research briefly. Now the package, you sent us an image of this package. I believe you labeled it as a fake address.
That came from Little Rock, Arkansas. I have absolutely no idea who that is. Never met him, never heard of him. I did some looking into it, like Street View or Google Earth, and I looked, I went, God, that house is a piece of shit. Anyway,
Wow.
I don't even know who that is.
So we actually use property.
It's everything you wish for. Your site traffic.
Let's roll.
So we actually used property record verification, and we found that that's actually a valid address, and it is indeed owned by a person named.
Hang on. Hell yeah. My bad.
Named Albert. Something else I'd like to share with you is that after we found this information out, Drew actually reached out to Albert.
So the property is owned by Albert?
I don't even know who that is.
So we actually used property record verification, and we found that that's actually a valid address, and it is indeed owned by a person named Albert. Something else I'd like to share with you is that after we found this information out, Drew actually reached out to Albert.
Yeah, so I was able to get Albert's phone number from Brianne in Virginia, and I just decided to call him. So Albert answered the phone, and he seemed like he knew exactly what I was talking about with this package. He asked me about the address. I told him that it was from his address, and he said that he deals with this a lot. Now, he was a little suspicious because I did call him back the next day, and he had a completely different accent.
When it comes to romance scams, 9 times out of 10, there's a money mule involved. There are willing money mules and also unknowing money mules. Scammers will use third parties to wash the cash before they receive it.
We also thought it was strange that the actual check that you had received from the package was being sent to you with a completely different name. So the name on the package was completely different than the person on the check.
Yeah, that's why I called Wells Fargo. So I knew it. I just said, I just got to verify it. So that never happened. So I'm glad I, used my spidey senses on that one.
This is a normal tactic
wanna go to
scammers
prison
use
for
when they
fraud.
send a check. When you receive it, they will ask you to go to the ATM to cash the check, then pressure you to go to the bank teller and pull the funds out. After you've sent the cash to the scammer, your bank will contact you telling you the check was fake, leaving your bank account negative.
Ben revealed himself.
Negative more than 34.95 or whatever the fuck.
How are your feelings towards new Ben?
I would say apprehensive, not trusting,
Because he's black.
now that I know he's a kid,
Racist. Now that I know he's black.
I'm just like, nah. I mean, I'm not devastated or anything like that. I just knew something wasn't quite right. So That's why I got to find this out, because there's just no way.
Now she's like, I'm not sure if I could take all that.
Because, like I said, nobody's dead in Chicago. Nobody. But
Little Benedict might be, but this young brother, she's like, I don't know if I can handle it.
yeah. So I just had to find out for myself. To me, he's a kid. He might have mommy issues, but
yeah. You could solve them though.
I'm I still kind of like him as a person.
She wanted.
But he's looking for a sugar mama, and I'm not it.
Yeah,
it's not happening.
yeah.
So he needs to either be take down a notch, or
I think you say
something.
taken
but
behind the woodshed.
I'm done with it. Yeah.
Do you feel like he's just as attractive as the other Ben?
Well, they're still the same person, but there's two identities. I mean, it's still the same Ben. It's just that now that I know,
She didn't understand what she meant.
I can't do it. I don't want to have anything more to do with him. I just want to push him away and say, it's time to move on. You're 22. You got your whole life. I got
True.
maybe 30 more years before I, kick the bucket, I guess.
Do you think that you'll ever block Ben?
Yeah,
Good
I think
question.
I will.
Everything that he's told you is a lie. There's no reason to keep talking to him or to believe anything at all he says.
Yeah, like he gives a shit how I feel. I just went, yeah, you know what, buddy, I'm not feeling so hot today, so I'm going to distance myself just for a day. Yeah, I know that, but I just need to work
Okay.
on me. I need to work on kind of getting out of this marriage due to unhappiness. That's what I need to focus on.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm just ready to move on, ready to block him,
Good.
block him from email, all the way around, so I could just focus on me. So that's my goal. But my husband keeps texting me saying, what the hell, what's taking so long?
I was just about to say, where does he think you are?
So yeah, we got to wrap this up before he gets in his damn truck and comes down the road and busses me. I can't deal with that right now.
All right. Thank
Look
you,
for-
Mary Lee.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
All right.
I'm just thinking about what kind of shit she's gonna get in after this is over. Like, what kind of argument they're gonna have in about 10 minutes?
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to speak to Mary Lee's husband to get his side of the story.
No shit.
She didn't want him to get involved.
What is that on the dresser? It's bothering me. I think I know what it is. But why is her leg over here on the other part of the window? What is she doing? I don't like it.
continues to work at her dental office and has taken a break from online dating.
Good. She should.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. Remember, all of our new
Alright.
videos go out.
Hell yeah, that was an episode of Scamfish for that ass. That was different. I got lost in the sauce myself halfway through. I was just watching the episode with y'all. Oh man, that was crazy. That was different. Okay then, well, it's been about 32 minutes. Alright, well this has been a little Jezzyman in the building. I've been back in here for the remix. It's been a wonderful morning so far. My eyebrows still tucked into my do-rag, I think. I don't know. Hell yeah, who cares? It's been a wonderful day. Do I want to stop recording? Yes, I do. Hell yeah, holla at me. It's beautiful.
Yeah, shit got in the way. Told that bitch let's fucking go. Turned that bitch up like some more. Then I came right on her forehead. Smoke out my eyes more red than the devil's dick. Made her flick just like a coke head. Fuck that bitch, I'm rich. I got cash inside this.